hope everybody's doing well. It was a great fucking weekend. It's been a great couple of weeks. We haven't had a time to chit-chat about what's been going on, but everything's fucking great. I'm happy you enjoyed the Eric Rocha podcast when we covered Gay Pride in June. I know it was a month too late, but fuck it, things happen. Lee was great. It was really, really great to see Lee. I'm happy you guys always get a kick out of him coming on the podcast. He's a fucking different dude, man. He's a different dude. And you know what? We all are. I can sit here with Mike and go, I'm a different dude. You know what? We all are different. It's sitting next to him here. There's tons of love when he came down. We went to eat one night. We just did silly shit. One night for dinner, we just went to Carvel. Like, we just went to Carvel. You know what I'm saying? No bridge. That's my favorite Carvel. They got a motherfucking drive-thru. We didn't go through the drive-thru because, but we sat outside and we just watched the fucking people, and we were like making bets on who's got diabetes and who's going to get diabetes. It's funny when you stand in front of an ice cream joint or a candy joint or something like that. And I'm not making fun of people with diabetes, but Jesus Christ. Listen, I get my blood checked 4 times a year, and I look for 2 things: cholesterol and my sugar. That's the most. I don't care about my testosterone. I knocked her up. Fuck it. It's done. I don't even need testosterone. And you can see my hair is thinning through the fucking... I don't even need haircuts no more. I'm at an age where my hair cuts itself. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how lucky you are. Like, these motherfuckers tap out and shave their head. I can never shave my head because if you think I'm ugly now, fucking forget about it. Scars, God knows what's in my head. But it's so funny how I'm getting so old, I don't even need haircuts no more. The fucking hairdo's thinning out. My wife says to me, do you want to do something about it? I go, what do I want to do about it? What do I do about it? The hair was here when I needed it. It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move on from the hair. I got a kid. I already got a wife. I had 2 wives. I slung some dick. That's it. My hair served its fucking purpose. You know what I'm saying? You cover it a different way, and it all works out. It tricks people. People thought I had a lot of hair, but now I'm down to fucking nothing, and that's the way it is. I'm not sweating it. I had a friend. He's still my friend. We haven't spoken in like 6 years, but I guarantee he's still fucking hitting himself every day with a treatment. I remember when he was putting lemons on his bald head. This guy went through fucking hell with that. And I used to tell him, you're a beautiful fucking dude. Who gives a fuck about hair? You need hair to get pussy. No. He's still not married, so I guess he was right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, everybody got a fucking hair transplant. Everybody thought that's what it was, but those things don't keep. You know what I'm saying? That little squirrel's nest don't keep. But I don't want to talk about fucking people's hairdos and wigs and shit like that. I was watching a movie the other night with one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's they've been playing it a lot. Like on Showtime, I think, or Cinemax. It's called Nothing in Common. Fucking Jackie Gleason and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks plays his son. And his mom is great. I forget who the actress plays his mom, but Hector Elizondo's in the movie. And Hector plays his fucking boss, and Hector has a wig. And every time he sees Tom Hanks, he goes, hey, man, how's it look? Can you tell? And all this shit. And he's really insecure about his wig. So there's one scene where he goes to check on Tom Hanks, and fucking Tom Hanks' mother's there with him, and she's checking out the wig from the side, and Tom's trying to fucking get her not to check out the wig, and all of a sudden he walks away. The mom goes, that's the worst fucking wig I've ever seen in my life. And Mom, don't say that to him. I don't even know how we got to this point about wigs. I just always felt uncomfortable about a guy who had to wear a wig because he felt uncomfortable. That's the weirdest fucking thing. Last night Saturday night, I went to a little bash, a birthday party. And on the way out, I was talking to a guy about knee surgeries, whatever, when we were waiting for the car to come. And he had a tremendous wig. He had the one that you just put over the whole thing. Like John, what's his name? Joe Pantoliano in fucking The Sopranos, when he pulled his hair out and the fucking hair, it was like the wig, it was like the hooker we mugged in fucking 82. We pulled the hair and the wig came off. But,
David Spade and Tommy Boy.
Fuck. But, yeah, it's been a great fucking week. Lee, He's back in Boston. You know, he went to Philly for a couple of days, teamed up with Steam Stamone. They went over to Angelo's. A shout out to Angelo's. That fucking pizza is tremendous. The red pie is fucking tremendous. They said they had some sandwiches and a bunch of shit. So he got the love from Philadelphia. And he's back in Boston. He was going to stop by yesterday. I was going to take him to the fucking pickled herring. Because he was going to stop by here on Sunday at about 11 and then pick up a bunch of pastrami and some other Jewish delicacies, and then he was going to shoot up to his mother, eat Jewish food with her, and he took her to the Boston Red Sox game last night in Fenway against the fucking Yankees. So, listen, man, he's happy. I wish him all luck in the world, and you heard it here first. I always fucking knew it. I knew he was going to get it together. The only fucked up thing he did here was he ate McDonald's one night, Burger King. I almost stabbed him. All that fucking weight and all that. When you eat Burger King, now you got to walk back to the moon and back. So a little liquid IV. I don't know where my canteen is. My wife took it. Oh, there it is, but it's fucking dirty. Yeah, we'll wash it later. So it's 16 ounces of water. It's this simple, guys. You just pop this motherfucker in here.
Heard that real good.
Woo!
Yeah,
And sometimes I put a little fucking cell food in this motherfucker. A little oxygen. Ooh, Lordy. You eat some garlic pills and a little oxygen, what comes out of your ass is tremendous. You understand me?
Do it later.
Sorry about the squeeze, and I know I'll get some shit. But anyway, let's talk about some stand-up comedy and something that happened Thursday night. I don't know if a lot of you guys don't know what happened Thursday night. It was one of my best shows ever. Not me personally, like my material sucked dick. But I'll tell you what was great about this show. This was the last. I've done 6 shows at Uncle Vinny's. And then I go all the other places. I drop in here, drop in there. I like Uncle Vinny's. It's small. I feel comfortable there. Lee and I both said it reminds you of Stage 2 in Pasadena. Fucking nice room. I mean, I don't even know when the Ice House is opening up again, but I've seen pictures and it looks fucking beautiful. But this Uncle Vinny's has just been listen, guys, it seats 150, 160. It's no glamour. You know, the food is fucking great. You know, I didn't know how to feel about it at first, but now I feel great about it. BYOB, that's the best fucking thing I've ever, you know, you bring what you fucking drink. People are there with coolers. It's just tremendous. I really enjoy the place. Dino is fucking aces. I'll perform there till I fucking die. I love the goddamn place, but let me tell you what happened Wednesday night. I didn't tell you guys. I told the Patreon people. So Wednesday day, Lee was here. Ari came. Ari was here for the day. We went over to the fucking Chinese place, and he got his General Tao's chicken. Ari came. Jimmy came over. We were all hanging out, talking shit. When they left around 2 o'clock, Ari hung out, and I got a call from a buddy of mine in Vegas, Mario Arias, and he goes, "Hey man, I'm just giving you a heads up. Mr. Levito is showing up to your show tonight." Mr. Levito was our 6th grade teacher at McKinley School in North Bergen. Cool motherfucker. So I'm like, really? Mr. Levito's coming now? I spoke to Mr. Levito when I first moved back here. Mario gave me his number, and we had a great conversation, and he lives close by. He lives a couple minutes from Point Pleasant, or close to LBI, I'm sorry. So I haven't seen Mr. Levito since 1982. So I'm up on stage. I put a couple things together. I put a bit together. Believe it or not, dun, da, da, da. I finally put like a little bit. There's a little run. There's like 2 little runs. One run is more for like a family type show. I can't be doing that material about savages because they'll go, "Joey, we don't want to hear about your daughter." And then the other one is about what's going on in my life right now, you know. And I was about to go into it, but I knew Mr. Levito was in the audience. So I'm like, you know what? I was about 10 minutes in. I got to address this dude. I go, listen, before I go any further, I heard a rumor that my 6th grade teacher was coming tonight, Mr. Levito. And I looked, and he raised his hand, and the place fucking clapped for him. The place went nuts. And then what I wanted to do was use him as a soundboard. You know, for years, people like, "Joey, these stories couldn't have happened." Some of my best stories happened at fucking McKinley. So many things happened that I remember a lot of them. Like, they had to remind me about a lot of this shit. After the show, we went to the green room. We were talking shit. But you know, I thanked him because the story with Levito, why he's so important in this whole thing, and he's in the book, is because in the 6th grade when I first got to, I lived in North Bergen since '73, but I went to that Catholic school. I got thrown out, and then I went to McKinley.